The most common routes to obtaining indefinite leave to remain, ILR, in the UK. Long residence. This is the most common way to obtain ILR. If you have lived in the UK continuously for a certain number of years, usually 5 years, although there are some exceptions, and have not spent too much time outside the UK during that period, you may be eligible to apply for ILR. Work visas. Some types of work visas in the UK, such as the Tier 2 General visa, allow holders to apply for ILR after a certain period of time. Typically, this is after 5 years of continuous residency in the UK, although the requirements may vary depending on the specific visa. Family visas. If you are married to a British citizen or settled person, or are a child of someone who is settled in the UK, you may be eligible for ILR after a certain period of time, usually 5 years. Business visas. If you are an entrepreneur or investor in the UK, you may be able to apply for ILR after a certain period of time, depending on the specifics of your visa. Humanitarian protection. If you have been granted humanitarian protection or asylum in the UK, you may be eligible for ILR after 5 years of continuous residency. Innovator visa. If you are an innovator in the UK, you may be able to apply for ILR after 3 years of continuous residency. Please note that these are just some of the most common routes to obtaining ILR in the UK, and the eligibility requirements and application process can be quite complex. If you are considering applying for ILR, it's always best to consult with a qualified immigration lawyer or advisor to ensure that you meet the requirements and are following the correct application process. Emphasize the key takeaway of all these sections. That's all for today's video. Thank you and good luck.